This shoe is boing, this shoe is bing, and this shoe is zing. Hey guys, it's Dan here from Pace Athletic. You may have seen me in store serving up a storm, and if so, it's likely I've mentioned this brand to you, Mizuno. The Mizuno Hyperwarp range offers 3 different race day shoes. You've got the Pure sitting at the top end. That's their premium shoe with their newest lightweight Mizuno Energy XP foam. And then you've also got the Elite and the Pro, which offer a little bit more balance between that nice stable underfoot feeling while still giving you a really fast race day experience. I'd say the Pure is the shoe you opt for when you're chasing the podiums. The Elite is the shoe you'd go for if you're just getting a PB. And the Pro is something to look at for maybe your first race day shoe, or you want that nice race day experience that gives a little bit more of a safety net underneath you. The Mizuno Hyperwarp Pure is your top end race day shoe. This is Mizuno's answer to your Adidas Pro Evo 2 and your Asics Metaspeed Ray. For its price point, it offers you an incredible, speedy rocker. The foam itself is really lightweight. I think this shoe sits at about 137 grams, extremely lightweight. You've got a lovely, strong rocker under the forefoot. Very nice, tacky G3 grip. This is the perfect shoe for chasing those podiums. Comparing with its competing shoes in the market, this one offers you a nice level of ground feel. This shoe gave me the experience of pushing off the ground without feeling like you're sinking into the foam of the shoe. But don't get me wrong, this Mizuno Energy XP lightweight foam does not compromise shock absorption. It's still going to manage the impacts really well and transition that energy in a nice flow forward where it's going to feel really quick underneath your foot. Additionally, this shoe offers an incredibly light and minimal feeling upper. The foam itself maintains a nice shock absorbent feeling. It's going to transition that energy into a really nice rock. I notice actually that towards the last third of the shoe, it has a really strong slope as you approach the toes. This gives me a really nice strong push off the floor. I wouldn't say it's the softest race day shoe in the market, but sometimes you want a feeling where you can really bound off the ground. You can really get a strong push off the ground. You want to be able to sort of feel the floor a little bit. The shoe is soft enough to absorb the shock over a long period of time, but you just get a really nice control over your level of speed. The Mizuno Hyperwarp Pure offers you a 3.5 millimeter drop. It's actually a little bit on the low end for most race day shoes, but we can generalize that a lower drop is going to allow you to activate your calves and Achilles a little bit more, where you get a touch more propulsion. It's going to allow you to get a really strong push off the floor. I'd say that if your priority is purely speed, it's purely something that feels effortlessly fast, then I would highly consider this option. Moving on from the Pure, we've got the Mizuno Hyperwarp Elite. This shoe offers a slightly better balance between speed while maintaining a nice stable feeling. The foam that's used in the Pure is evident under the forefoot. However, you've got their more typical Mizuno Energy XP race day foam throughout the rest of the shoe. This shoe is more comparable to their Rebellion Pro 3, a shoe that's already taken the world by storm in the race day world. But you've got something that sits a little closer to the ground, feels a little bit more stable, and the carbon plate is a lot stiffer, more propulsive. It's going to feel a lot quicker, but it's going to give you that nice, identical feeling, that familiar feeling that the current or the previous Mizuno race day range already has. I'd consider the Hyperwarp Elite if you're still chasing those PBs, but you want something that's got a little bit more of a stable feeling underneath your foot. Under the forefoot, you've got a really nice splayed out foam here. It's going to keep you lovely and stable. You've also got a bit more of a straighter, more consistent last than other comparable models in this lineup. You've still got that lovely lightweight feeling upper. The Pure definitely has a touch lighter of an upper, but this is still going to give you a really lovely minimalist feel around your foot. You've also got a little bit more protection around the toe guard there. So if you're someone that bursts through the shoes in the toes, maybe you like a more snug fit, you might be prone to that. You know that you're gonna get a lovely bit of lifespan from this shoe. You've still got that really tacky, grippy feeling underneath your foot. It's gonna allow you to push off the ground with ease. I'd certainly consider this option for those marathon goers, half marathons, even if you're looking for 5K, 10K PB and you want some good value, definitely grab this guy. Next up, we've got the Mizuno Hyperwarp Pro. This one offers a very similar bouncy, fast race day shoe experience. However, we've got something that gives you a bit more of a guided and stable feeling underneath the foot. We've got a carbon infused plate. We've got lots more rubber, tacky grip underneath the foot and a bit towards the heel as well. I'd consider this option if you still want something quick. Maybe it's your first race day shoe, or maybe in your race day shoe lineup, you value something that feels a bit more safe over that extremely quick and aggressive feeling. We've got a bit of a heel to toe drop increase in this one. This is up to 5.5 mils. If you're concerned about Achilles, calf strain, except you still want to try out this range, I'd definitely start with this option and see how you go. The carbon infused plate serves its intended purpose as something that's propulsive, but it's going to be a bit more stable and guided as you go from landing to pushing off the ground, and it's not going to compromise on any inefficiencies with your gait cycle. So maybe you roll in, maybe you roll out, maybe you struggle a bit with overall stability when you're running, maybe you're doing a bit of a longer run and you're going to have a bit more inconsistent technique when you fatigue. You know that this shoe is going to feel nice and natural. It's going to feel reliable in those kilometers. You can incorporate this option into your rotation as a reliable race day shoe, or perhaps something you want to bust out for your speed sessions. Maybe you're doing some track sessions, or you want to go for just a nice threshold or tempo run. This guy's going to really look after you. Compared to the other options in this Hyperwarp lineup, it adds a little bit more weight, but in turn, you get a bit more stability measures. Something like this grip, the actual plate itself, it's going to be a bit more reliable. To summarize the Hyperwarp range, the Pure, that's the super fast, lightweight option. Offers you a full unit of their lightweight, premium race day foam. This foam exists on the top half of the shoe in the Elite, offering you something a touch more stable, a perfect balance between speed, but also an easy to run in carbon plate. It's going to be reliable over those longer miles. The Hyperwarp Pro offers you a nice carbon infused plate. It's still going to give you that lovely propulsive fast feeling, but you've got a bit more grip. It's going to be a little bit more steady, a bit more stable over those longer miles. Maybe when you fatigue, it's going to be a bit more reliable for you.